Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 47 degree, what are we today? Wednesday, the 10th of June. I had to look. Lost where I was at in the world. Anyway, it's I think it's supposed to be pretty nice today. Oh, wait a minute. There's a 35% chance of rain in 1 hour. So maybe on and off rain today, but it's supposed to get nicer. Today's supposed to be 65 here in Toledo. Vancouver probably just a click warmer. Sometimes a whole lot warmer, but not always. That's a lot of rain. Man, did it rain the last few days. Just comes in spurts. Well, it started with out there in the walk with Josh and sleet storm and stuff. But anyway, let's roll to work. Oh, come on along. 57 degrees out here in Vancouver land. We decided to park. Of course, just what you said. Now that we park over here, it's the parking lot's wide open. I mean, we literally can't hardly get in and out of the car.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got, trucks and SUVs up there.
Those lines too skinny.
Yeah.
They're not regular parking spots. They're skinnier.
No, you can see the big trucks don't fit, so they move over to get room so they can get out. So the parking spot is just enough to keep the mirrors of this little Honda from scratching the sides. Takes Ray Lynn to get in and out of this thing.
Ain't that ditto.
Mama?
Yes, sir.
It's it's hump day.
It is.
Yep. Almighty. The bump in the week. Let's go on in there and see what it's all about.
All righty.
All right. Have yourself a wonderful day there, Mama.
You too, sweetie.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Got the brake pads in for this. Pop those in because those guys I think they're picking up tomorrow or maybe Friday. these boys, I hate to mess you with your mirror. I'll just do the one. These boys they're big boys. Good Lord, like 7 feet tall. Take her for a quick little rip here. 22 R1250GS. He's got the Montana 700i and looks like a charge thing for his phone. Up top, he's all dialed. That would be a wild trip going to Alaska, but I have virtually no desire to do that on a motorcycle. I think I've watched so many videos of it and met so many people that have done it. Very few that I've met said they would ever do it again. That's something you need a Jeep or something for, And so much of it is just, it's just the same thing over and 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 over, and it's just mile after mile after mile. It'd be really cool to be up there and plop my toes in the ocean up there instead of I went to the farthest navigational point. I've been to the farthest south. Well, I guess in the United States anyway. In Florida. The farthest one is the the lower tip of, what's that? New Zealand? New Zealand. This is very pleasant and well-mannered, this old gal. So, this is something interesting. So, the battery was bad. The voltage was good. The charge was actually 100%, but the health is 5%. The tester just immediately pops up, you know, bad and replace. Because that health, that with maintenance-free batteries, that's everything. It's almost kind of like a surface charge in the old batteries back in the day, you know. Everything's good until you lose that surface charge, and then it just tanks. And that's what these things do when the health gets really low. It's just, sure, I got nothing in my pockets. I'm just wearing my shop shirt. You guys remember? You guys been watching many years. I went home and I just had a couple of things to finish up on the Spider. And I think I was riding my 07 1200 low, little Sportster, the XL 1200L. And anyway, I'm bombing down I-5 there, and seen something kind of flip up, and I'm like, what the heck? And I look down and I see a Spider key, and the thing lands between my legs and the tank, and I tried to grab it, and the thing went off. I must have walked up and down that freeway for 45 minutes. There's no way that key just absolutely disappeared like that, but it did. So the next day, I forget what it was I was doing to the Spider, but I finished the thing up, and he was there waiting, and I told him, I said, well, I have a horrible thing here, but he didn't have to pay anything. We just luckily the guy had another key, and so you need a key to cut it with, unless you happen to have the key number, which no one ever does. And all your documentation, all that stuff's put down, you know, when you buy those things. I don't know, people just don't keep track of their paperwork or something. But anyway, reprogram another key, and it was totally cool. And he's one of these gentlemen that if the slightest thing if the boat tilted one way or the other, the fireworks went off, you know. He's real short fuse kind of a gentleman, but I don't know, him and I got well enough along that he was totally cool. I was shocked. He's not all worried about it. He even chuckled about it. He goes, I wouldn't even spend any time. He goes, you get yourself killed out there trying to find that key. I said, what was worse, I had to run across the other side. I thought, well, maybe it bounced to the other side. I don't know what she was saying. I haven't seen old Rick in a while. Worried about the boy. And I get all excited when I see him. I just want to keep seeing him, you know. Jolly old soul. Well, they have flat tagged that wall down there, haven't they? Holy moly. I hope it's not like everybody else. There's a lot of people, you know, people going to doing the run to the wall, and other trips people are doing. They're just telling me, man, it rained like it never rained before. Oh, please don't do that to us. Please, please, please. Oh, spring. She's going out with a fight. We're here in the Pacific Northwest. It's very normal for the weather just to get, you know, bipolar this time of year. All kinds of crazy stuff. Always end up with sleet at some time. Sometimes multiple times. That day that Sasha and I got stuck under the tree and Kelly came down with an umbrella and saved us. There's some people that went up towards Mount St. Helens, and it was just a whiteout up there. It snowed and sleeted and everything else. And other people, it wasn't sleet, they were full-fledged hail they were getting. Come on over, Sadies. Cute little sucker, but that's just too much money. There's not enough there to make it worth me spending that kind of money. Especially when those cars are, you know, like the everyday car in Germany. It's just, we pay an extreme premium for them over here. I mean, taxis, your work car. Man, I must just be in a mood. This is like so mellow. These old 1200 and 1250 water boxers just do that to you anyway. 1300s, the new ones, don't do that absolutely in the least. Everything's awkward about them. They just feel awkward. Make a whole bunch of weird noises. Pretty sure we probably thought the water boxer made a whole bunch of weird noises when these came out in 2013. But no, that's unusual. In 1300s, kind of sound like they're coming apart. Oh, look at that! Somebody has swept this thing out. Holy moly! I think that thing was used enough that anybody even noticed it. I figured I had, you know, a two-wheel track going through there and a reverse trike three-wheel track going through there, and that's about it. It's rare you see somebody go down there. These don't seem to have that really light flywheel. Like, they want to, 1300s want to die real easy. It always freaks me out every time. I mean, every time I ride one, it's like riding the old original G310s. Felt like a rookie taking off on those things. They finally fixed that. I think the last year we had them here, and then nobody bought them at that point. I don't know if they even still make it. I mean, nobody was interested in that thing. Well, that kind of went with BMW altogether. That's why we don't have them. Oh, I see this guy hiding over there. I ain't come down here to see you in the last few. Ooh, yeah, you're nice and clean too. So it's interesting as they go, well, go ahead and replace that battery. It's 1 day shy of a year, and a Yuasa YTX 14BS battery was put in it. And right away, I realized when I go to pull the battery out, I said, that's not me to put this battery in there. Oddly enough, it had dielectric grease out on the outside on the negative screw, but the way things were arranged, you know, BMW always has that washer underneath the bolt, and you know, I take them off the sock. I just reuse the washer, you know, because with the battery tender leads and whatever people put on those things, the washer keeps from spinning that thin gauge stuff that the eyes are on a tender or whatever. But anyway, I get to the inside, and it was a tender lead, you know, it was a tender lead, the washer, and then the battery cable, and then to the battery, and everything was just bone dry. There's no dielectric grease whatsoever in there. And the number one thing why the warranty thing's going to be this is going to be really tricky to get the Yuasa dealer to warranty that battery. When I pulled it out, it was a BMW battery. And the date on the battery was, I think, 5-something of 21. So, is that the original battery, or did we have a BMW battery in stock whenever But a year ago, we weren't a BMW dealer. So there's something really funky about all that. These are good bikes. And the 1250 with that shift cam stuff, that's kind of like the Harleys with the variable valve timing. Those VVT motors, riding those Street Glide and Road Glide Limiteds, that's next level. And how Harley got that suspension absolutely perfect, mind-boggling. I think they shaved like 34 pounds off of them, but they handle so good. The suspension is so good, it feels like they shaved a couple 100 pounds off of them. It's just, you gotta ride. It's kind of like the three-wheelers. You gotta ride one to believe it. But anyway, I think I'll roll her on back and put her next to the other one. One of the guy with the GSA was down there earlier, and somebody got mixed up and said I put pads on the GSA, and he wanted to know why we put pads on the GSA, because his pads were fine. His pads were fine. They had two different advisors dealing with the three guys, and I think something just got mixed up. Not quite sure. No pads got put on the GSA. It didn't need them. This one needed the rear. And there was a bunch of police bikes. There was like 3 police bikes in a row, that mixture of front, rear only, you know. And I think they just got confused. You can look at the RO. There's no brake pads built to it. Those little accent things, and oh, that's in the whole. Oh, he must have replaced his glass at some point. Unless there's some. Oh, yeah, it's a different company. Kimimoto. It's a whole fascia thing that's put on there. That's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, how did I not notice that while I was riding? I smell race gas in this thing. Oh, that smells good. Oh, how did I not notice that? You gonna load up this thing? It's got a low fuel warning. It's got 38-mile range. I like when it gets in that mode, it switches to, it shows a level and the distance that you have. I seen that once on the GSA. I was all being cocky. I thought I was going to go an extra stop, because, you know, I basically got 3 stops. Every third stop I had to put gas in the GSA compared to everybody I was riding with. And yeah, we got into Oregon there, in the city where Kelly was born, and I'm telling you, there couldn't have been nothing but fumes in that thing. There's no way that bike was still running. But it made it. They're going, yeah, that'd be perfect. The guy with the biggest tank can go, you know, depending on how you ride, and you get 400 miles out of a tank on one of those things. And you're the only one that runs out of gas. But I made it without running out. That was the Crater Lake road trip in, geez, that was 2018. 8 years ago. Crater Lake. No, it has been 8 years. Anyway, I appreciate you coming for a ride on the old Beamer, and we're gonna roll out from that. I come back expecting to park the GS next to the GSA, and it's gone. Now one of the service riders took it upstairs. I said, well, I got the GS down there if you want to set it to there. He goes, well, I know the GSA guy's coming first. I figured they'd come together. But great news. I contacted BRP. Says the Canyon will be here next week. He's sending a couple of Canyons and a couple of BRP EV bikes, and he's going to come here himself to hand them off to you know, magazine publishers and stuff like that are going to do their reviews and stuff on it. So that's cool. It's it's kind of rare that I get to meet the people I talk to at BRP. You know, I have, once you get over, like, you know, the Club 2024, I think it was, that we did in Atlanta, Georgia. I got to meet a couple of them there, but not my direct contact. And my first contact from the very first time, geez, that's years ago, is now a TikTok superstar. And he doesn't work anywhere. He does TikTok. He's got millions of followers, and he's doing really well. If you're interested in finding his TikTok, it's John the Dad, Jon the Dad, and fantastic TikToks. I laugh hysterically at him, all the little stuff he does with his kids and stuff. He's a cool guy. He always was a cool guy, and he got moved to different positions at BRP. And, you know, I was talking to him back and forth. I said, I love your TikToks. They're awesome, you know. And next thing I know, he completely blew up, and he's living the world of luxury nowadays. So, anyway, that's fantastic news. Hot dang. Well, now I'm not panicking about my airflow seat showing up. It's kind of... I sent him an email because it just kind of went to a dead end. I ordered it on the 27th of last month, and the last shipping info was on the 7th. It said it came from it's coming from Africa, and it made it in the United States. It said expected delivery June 3rd. Well, it's now June 10th. So I sent an email to see what's happening there. Cool. Well, it's not a Spider. You know, he's threatened to take a Spider for a road trip. I didn't know what the guys would think of that, but since Kelly's riding her three-wheeler, why not? And it'll be an adventure, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to make BRP happy with videos. I got ideas and stuff for that we're gonna have fun with that. And there'll be more stuff coming, not necessarily with the bike, because I have the bike for 60 days. I mistakenly said 90 days when I first announced it. I think I corrected that in the subtitles and stuff like that. But anyway, that's a perfect amount of time, because, you know, July, August, you know, once you get, well, we can get into, you know, the end of September. You need to do whatever you're going to do, because the weather can change pretty quick around here. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna have it, because that'll be the middle of the month, so it'll be June, July, so the middle of August they'll come pick the thing up. But that's cool. We're sending a couple of Canyons and those EV bikes, and he's gonna meet the press, so to speak, and do a handoff for them. Because he asked me to do the handoff initially. I said, well, we didn't take the EVs on as a franchise with BRP, so I would need to know some information and maybe spend a little time with one to know what to tell these guys. And of course, Ireland ended up being in the middle of all that. So, but cool. Canyon's on its way.
Yay, I'm excited. Gonna take a Canyon on a road trip. God almighty.
Went on our little walk here. We're at the end of the road. It's be busier the nicer weather, whatever. It's crazy how much just one neighbor at the end of the road. But you wonder how many people live there. But yeah, everything's cool. The sound, like midway, there's a bunch of like daisies and stuff like that. Man, the sound of bees. Sounds like you're walking in the middle of a beehive. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna start rolling back. Although she's still pulling. She wants to go see where her snake is over there. The kids are all at their dad's today, so there's no Raylin. You ready to go back, Sasha? I know you want to go check out where that snake is. She goes, once I found it there once. Oh. Come on, let's go back. She's ready to go find that snake again. And she knows exactly where that sucker was, too. gotta check out the tall grass. That's where they hang out. Although that one's on the side of the road, and I mean, I absolutely did not see it. Yep. The hay is all starting to stand up again. Jeez, where are we? Yeah, we're almost dang near 2 hours before sunset. That's crazy. It's beautiful out here. All that crazy rain we went through driving to work today, that was absolutely nuts. Before it turned out nice like this. Well, I'm gonna roll out from here and go to the pre-recorded goodbye vlog when we got home. No Raylyn banging on doors, windows, and jumping in doors. She, like I said, she's at her papa's house. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. Well, hello there, YouTube. That was a nice sunny, it was a bit warm to start with, and cooled off as we started getting home.
Yeah.
In fact, we went probably the last half, maybe, with the windows up, just the vents from the car. Felt good. Just as we were coming down the road, I feel a hay fever hit me.
Yeah, now he's dying.
Yeah, must be something around here, all the hay fields or something. Pollen of some sort. But anyway, that's a fun day. Great news about the Canyon Red Rock. So that's be cool to meet the gentleman and probably meet all whoever the press guys are that are going to take the EVs and the other Red Rock. We'll figure it out when it all goes down next week. But that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna take a Red Rock on our road trip. That's really gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. If we need to swap back and forth, if something bothers one of us or the other, just you want your butt to be sitting on a different thing, we can flop around.
Yeah.
But
Spoiled.
yeah. Anyway, we're gonna roll with that.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You guys have a wonderful, what day?
Tomorrow.
Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday,
Yeah, tomorrow's
right?
Thursday.
Yeah.
I had to think of what day of the week
Yeah.
it was. I lost track there.
It's been a busy day. All
It
right.
was like it should be Friday already.
Terry was saying that. He was saying that on Tuesday. I'm like, oh man, if you're already looking for Friday on Tuesday, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning.
We see you then.
Thanks for watching now.
Yes.
Bye-bye.